Oh, there you go. Hey, you guys, it's Majestic Honey. Welcome back to another live stream of Genshin Impact. Hey, Jeremy.
Aftertaste. In
How's it
Inazuma,
going?
the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Awesome. I like that answer.
Ooh, is this the place? It's in terrible. Monsters, watch out!
Oh, that's not what I want to do.
Shine down! Absurd!
Squirrel, Mark 2!
Now you shall perish!
Law of the jungle! Silence!
Animal test 63.
There is no escape!
I'll be back. Law of the jungle!
Let's light it up! Illusion shattered!
I'll be back. The tides beckon. Be not
Oh,
perturbed.
you.
I am unscathed.
I'm going in! There is no escape!
Nope. Oh, crap.
Illusion shattered!
Where is this guy? This guy's freaking huge.
Shine down!
Oh, crap.
Off we go! Let's light it up!
Oh, I know, Jeremy.
There is no escape! Everybody stand back! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Stand clear. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Bow your head. Be sanctified. Be not perturbed. I am unscathed.
Shine down! Ow! I'm going in!
Crap. Nope, I didn't want you.
Animal test. They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected. Super strong bandit? He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
I know. I
This
need
is
to
the
get my stuff stronger. My characters. Especially my shields, because I don't have a good one yet.
Let's go in and take a...
He was only level 82.
Hey,
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then,
Until then, what?
I'm taking a break.
Oh.
and just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Okay, sure.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of.
So,
Just stop,
got that?
Paimon.
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya. How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey! And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault. Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
there it is. It's coming from that direction.
It just sounds like
Is the
people
sound
talking.
coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
But there's no way.
Something is off about the interior here.
Oh yeah, I could switch to Noelle. Switch
As I
Sucrose
thought.
out.
There's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's.
Dun dun dun. Investigate the elemental monuments around the hospital.
Settle down.
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Let's light it up!
Cannot see.
Everybody stand back! There is no escape!
Yeah, I did get him.
Illusion shattered!
I used him to try to get his weapon, and I lost.
There is no escape!
An oversight on my part.
Now you shall perish!
I'll take my leave.
Sup, Tony? Oh no, I need to switch. Oh.
I'll take good care.
Wait, isn't she?
Just what will we come across this time?
There we go. I didn't get a 5-star.
Oh, how exciting!
there's the other one. Dang it. It's like you're too close. Yeah.
Illusion shattered.
Silence!
Beautiful. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm in Sumeru.
Just what will we come across this time?
Okay. Where's the next one? I hate switching.
I will protect you.
Oh, it's right there. What the heck?
This world is full of unsolved.
Oh, I wonder if I have to use sucrose to blow the sand away. There we go.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
I was not close enough. Gosh, dang it.
Propagate! I will protect you.
I will protect you. Go to the lower level of the hospital. Down the creepy hole? Finally got new let's normal attack talent in level 9. Nice. Just farming your little heart out. Oh my gosh, I know.
Look, there's someone over there. Good idea. Let's approach.
If I could just have a break every once in a while, I could get on here more often.
You're...
I know.
speak.
Taking forever.
His eyes are also,
Didn't expect to see him here.
you know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone
I
means
know,
that
I
we
have
might
failed
be too
you,
late.
Tony.
Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with...
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their... The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? What?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy.
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The Academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale.
First, the Academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection,
Emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the Academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the Academia.
all the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers. Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago.
Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises.
Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret,
And look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought...
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. An exile is still patently
Ew.
a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, if you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them.
Resource?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be
Extracted? You mean...
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night, when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain...
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their project. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. Or perhaps, his curiosity got...
Hyman's a little confused.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned
just sound
knowledge is
like
just one of the
psychos to me.
extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The Academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge. But I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule. But to know...
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt...
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that?
Probably not.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. The Divine Knowledge Capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
At least he's honest about it.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the academia, but you're not one of them.
You're the
You're
weirdo.
probably, though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset.
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to... He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Aru Village. We're back.
We're back!
Ah!
You must be tired. You should rest.
What's the situation?
Who's this?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
So, at one point in time, the abandoned Elazar Hospital served as the Academia's site for extracting divine cant knowledge.
Yep, pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru Village, since divine cant knowledge has been in circulation for a while now. Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village, almost as if they knew we were on their trail. Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
We may have a mole in our midst.
That's what I was thinking.
One of us could be secretly revealing our
Traitor,
whereabouts to the
traitor.
academia.
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue. Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Traitor?
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is... Sino's the mole. Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to
Too
have all the facts
predictable.
available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you?
Good point.
If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The academia is monitoring me?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you.
So none of them are
Every so
actually the
often comes a
traitors.
Yagarbaha day. On this day, the academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing a thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
You're saying that the academia entered my information into the Akasha too? But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you would depart, the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
It predicted my every move.
The academia has been watching you longer than you think. However, the fact that you resigned is proof that their suspicions were well-founded.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now! If the academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be... Yep, that's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
What's wrong with her?
Let's go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! After him!
Please, wait! I want to go too!
You want to go too? If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
I want to find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Yay! Let's go! Remember to pack some food with you! Paimon feels like
So I got
we're
the
missing
edge of my
someone, though.
brain.
Hmm.
I mean, I remember learning about it in this.
So, where do we go from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Is that because you play here a lot?
Yep. One time, Grandpa
Oh, yeah,
almost
she's
got
a
lost in the
mercenary.
desert. But I was the one who brought him back.
108.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay. So, we...
Paimon, you float.
These are likely fragments of an Academia-developed device, something akin to a... Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way, because there are device fragments scattered around here. Let's split up and search the area. Chances are...
Oh, I'm glad they didn't make us
Is
do
this
that.
what we're searching for?
This is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge. How did it end up buried in the sand? That can't have been part of the plan. They must have been attacked along the way.
Wait, what?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Don't worry. Your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently. We should be able to catch up. One more thing.
There was a somewhat
Given that the
betrayer?
device had been
Oh my
entirely covered by
goodness.
sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm. Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring.
But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Ugh, of
That's
course
what
it
I
is.
said. Sorry, Sino.
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Dia? Why would you? Dia!
Little brat.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? Why are you on their side?
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru village?
So, this is the great General Mahamatra. Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself, I have the means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you
That
pick,
was so
nothing can
mean.
deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting King Deshret. Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry this conviction.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring King Deshret back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites, your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine here. All you see now is cracks in this desiccated land. But fate has finally dealt me a hand to play against the Academia. With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the Academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The Academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're also against the Academia, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
They look more like pawns of the Academia to me. Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord Rukkhadevada have to say? Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed King Deshret. We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile. Perhaps we should.
Fight! Fight!
Do
Fight!
you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the Academia? These people have no value as bargaining chips, but I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the Academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars, perhaps even find out the truth.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the Academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the Academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret, and the same applies to the Academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the Academia's way of doing things?
You Academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like everyone else on the other side of that wall. I've made myself clear enough. I won't listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
We've known each
How are
other
we
for
still
years.
friends when you
course I
betrayed
do.
us?
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm. Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the Academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest. But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs. And mercs don't tend to live long unless they have their wits about them.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to
What
him!
the
He's
heck?
not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
Yes, she
We
is.
came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Raman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
What the heck?
No!
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it!
No way.
Stop!
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk.
He
Cutting off
definitely
your arm
would.
is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own
And he
kin to
definitely wouldn't have
pieces?
stopped.
You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
Phew. I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Dia! That was crazy! Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay, I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted you.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself? Okay, let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a
There's no way of knowing. Do do do.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
Okay, let's go then.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
Fine.
Run, Forest, run. Oh. Whoa. I want to go inside. Hey, Navy. I'm not getting tricked again by you cute little beasts. You are not friendly. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Why I don't have anything closer, Tony? This is underground. Should have gone the other way. Yeah. No, I wouldn't just normally run this far. I'm glad you're doing good, newbie. Yes, please cry for me.
One is fast on one's feet.
One is fast on one's feet.
Seize the skies!
No, not burst.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I can't go here. Well, actually, I'm just gonna leave her, I guess. Oh, there's the thing.
They got here before us.
Oh, I need to play with her more so I understand how to use her stuff better.
5 minutes and
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. Although, you brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
Is this the grandpa? No. Is it?
Grandpa! Why is there only one of them?
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
It's a one-for-one exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think? And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
What a jerk.
You stay right there!
Ooh, she mad. Ooh, she mad.
Playmate! What do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this
coward. Why are your hands shaking? Wait a second. It's a earthquake!
What the heck? Oh, that was Nahida?
Paimon.
This day's going just great.
What a nuisance. The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well... The dendro are gone. The present
True.
one.
I guess I didn't even think about it like that.
Grandpa!
She'd be literally the
no.
only one who
He's
could do
getting
that.
confused again.
Hey, look around you.
Did there used to be a temple here?
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise King Deshret!
Oh, this
What's
guy.
he doing here? And his men too?
They must have fallen down here with
Thingy
us.
majiggy.
Pretty lucky if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of King Deshret's civilization appear. Two major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed.
Yeah. I
In my
forgot she
view,
can use
gods
that.
are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say.
'Cause
New
she's still
discoveries
stuck
are
in
always
the...
worth investigating.
She's like stuck
Whether they
in
have
that,
anything to do
isn't
with
she?
gods is neither here nor there.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
Enter the mysterious ruins. Dun dun dun.
I will protect you.
Oh, goodness. Are you kidding me? 5 Abyss Heralds at the same time? Oh my gosh. Oh crap, I didn't mean to hit that. Oops. Dude, I like had a slight little panic attack.
It's full of life here.
I was just thinking, man,
This
I'm gonna get
defies
crushed.
comprehension.
My team sucks.
It looked completely desolate from the outside.
Yeah.
That was not
and
nice.
there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Rahman.
Huh? Me?
Do you see another Rahman here?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
Okay, sounds good,
There's
Newbie.
nothing to be angry
Thanks
about.
for hopping on for a little bit.
Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kind of strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
Jeremy. Bye, Newbie. That's not funny. Oh. Look out at the hall as a mortal extinguish. Look up at the hall as a mortal to King Deshret's holy guidance. What the crap? Okay, both of them are glittery. What the heck? Okay, I gotta do this one first. There we go. Okay. A joke on a joke on a joke. Tony, look, I'm 12.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
There is no escape! Teamwork is dreamwork! Leave it all to me.
Bow your head.
The tides beckon.
Illusion shattered.
As a good knight should.
Settle down.
Food.
Steady as stone.
Shine down.
Let's light it up!
Illusion shattered.
I'm going in!
Holy crap.
Let's light it up!
Oh, no. Switch. What's happening?
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Who's next? What? I hate the stupid mazes. Okay. Door of Resurrection.
Shine down.
Everybody stand back!
Bow your head.
There is no escape.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Let's light it up!
Shine down.
Activate elevator. But it didn't take
Off
me
we
with
go.
it. Okay, so it, what? I don't understand that. You have to activate it outside, but then get
Adventure time!
maybe.
Be sanctified.
Oh, I lost my.
There is no escape.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Yeah.
Now you shall perish. Shine down. There is no
Oh
escape.
my gosh, they're actually kind of cute.
Silence! An oversight
Oh,
on my
crap.
part.
I didn't hit her first.
Shine
Good.
down.
Dang it.
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Okay. We've got that one. Oh, here's a... Wait, I didn't come out of this way, did I? Okay. What the heck? This place is so bonkers to me. Did I miss something in this room? I feel like I didn't. Okay, elevator, come back. Okay, let me look. Oh. 6 days infiltrating the temple. I finally understand the priest's palate. The elevator will descend to the ground, get on top of it before it starts What? It's so fast. Okay. We'll descend to the ground, get on top of it before it starts ascending again. What? How the heck do I get on top of it on the outside? Oh my gosh. What? I have to be missing something. Send to the ground, get on top of it before it just starts ascending again to the dome. So will it just ascend on its own? Hi, Cookie. You do? Do you like it? What the crap? I am 100% missing something. I've got to look. What is this one?
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Okay, I'm getting help. I'm looking. I don't understand. Okay, let's see. Your AR-42? Nice. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay, wait. Okay, let it go, then hit the thing again. I didn't even need to finish all that video to know what I needed to do.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! As a dutiful maid would.
The tides beckon.
Who the heck is hitting me?
But they still need me.
They never miss.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We go. Teamwork is dreamwork.
This guy is
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
No, Benny.
Let's light it up.
What? That thing is a freaking beast.
Now ye shall perish! Illusion shattered!
What the crap? Those like water tornado things? Not cool.
Inactivity serves no...
That was insane. Insane. I cannot believe that almost killed me.
purpose whatsoever.
That was so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Wait, what did I just turn off? Shut up, Jeremy. Wait, which one was it? Okay, that one. Oh, do I have to hit at the right time? There it goes. Oh, beautiful. Highlight the quest. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, I know.
Now that's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
Navigate it? Okay. Oh, jeez.
The world remains constant over
Yeah, it still doesn't show anything.
It's getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
These are King Deshret runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient King Deshret script?
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
At least
He's
20
not
languages.
serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself.
Ooh,
You'll understand after watching it.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously
What does that
tempered,
mean?
and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and King Deshret were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refused to believe any of the rumors. King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization. It was
Oh my
all
gosh,
Greater
dude.
Lord Rukadavatas. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor, who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans, fighting.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
Now you know. You can move on.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my...
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me, my Aramites and I, what do we even fight?
Hey, how you doing?
I'll live. Thanks. I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you too.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
That must have been rough, but he seems to...
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no... It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed...
The outcome...
We should get going too. Let's head back.
Hmm.
Sino, we're leaving!
Stop yelling.
Oh, I almost literally walked right by this. Woo! Alright, you guys, that is going to be the end of this episode. I will be back tomorrow, though. Playing some more. Thanks for joining me. Yeah. Till next time. Later.